Go! Who's gonna get it into turn one? Will the Williams be able to maintain it? I think they will. A pretty good start for those guys. Marco's off and Gilly's out. Gilly's out. I don't believe it, off the line. 2 cars right away. 5 seconds for Reese. No, Blake with Reese. I don't know what happened there. The safety car is out. What on earth just happened there? Alfie loses the lead to Mizzy, Benjamin, JJP 4 and 5, Reese in P6. There was a collision with them and Blake. They got a time penalty. That was really, really weird. I have a little bit of intel of what happened. So it's not what it seems, first of all. I just want to get that out of the way. Marco didn't just floor it and that happened. So don't think of it like that. Marco started the race and they say their tires were about 0 degrees. They were like pretty much minimum. So they put the throttle on and obviously the car just spun. And when's he going to go for it? We're on board with Mizzy right now to try and see what happens here. Safety car in right about now, and he can go for it any point, so close, and there's contact, and Cohen might have got damaged. I hope they haven't. I really hope they haven't. They've gone for it. Mizzy's there. Benjamin, interestingly, very close to the back of Alfie, and Alfie gets distracted and into the wall. I don't believe it. Alfie's into the wall. That's Reese up to P5 after that one. Mizzy's gonna get away from their teammate. I don't believe it. That was absolutely crazy. Couple cars trying to warm up their tires. Gonna be careful with the cars close behind them. Wesley Casper's already up to P11, but that's JJ getting passed by Reese. Blake retires from the session out of turn 7. So don't know what happened there. No safety car, as we have just come out of a safety car. So that's more points gone for the AlphaTauri driver.
Yeah, that's an absolutely insane start. Off the safety car restart.
Side by side with Larlock, sorry.
Oh my days. It's nearly 4 abreast. Oh my days, 3 people went off track. It's absolutely carnage. And oh my jeez, Matty's in the wall. He's lost his front wing. He's going to have to pit for a new wing at the moment. But here comes Lepic on Larlock for P9. Going around the outside into turn 22. Larlock's going to be smart and backing off. Matty goes a bit wide because he can't really brake without that front wing. Reese using that ERS, but I'm presuming Ben is too, considering he's not catching much. Into turn 1, Ben's going very defensive. Reese is going to hang it right around the outside, but Ben closes the door, and that's going to be Reese in P4 at the moment. Although he gets a tap. He gets a tap from Niffle. But Niffle backs off because he realises that he can't overtake into turn 4. And speaking of, Wesley's going to have a little look, but he thinks better of it. And he gets the switch back. He gets the switch back on JJ. But here comes Robbo. Oh, JJ spun. He spun into the out section.
Benjamin leads this train. It's so close. Wesley Casper's trying to get the run. We're going to watch on board with Robbo as he's at the back of this pack at the moment and can get a great view. Wesley Caspers wants to try and get a move here before the DRS is extremely effective and sends it to the inside. Does the Mercedes. He's going to get a lovely run. Is he going to be able to maintain it though? As Wesley at the outside line and the advantage. Here comes Reese though, who's going to have another advantage, another opportunity, and that's actually Niffo going to the outside line. But Reese, second time running, is he going to be able to get the switch back to work this time? He nails the inside line. Does the AlphaTauri, blocking Reese. There's a little bit of contact, but right now that's all that can be done. Robbo has to slot in behind Wesley Caspers once again, can't get through. Lepic is able to catch up. If he can get in the DRS, he'll be in this battle, and that'd be great to see. And there's contact. Reese is round. I don't know who was tagged by. I don't know if that was Niffo or I don't know what happened there. They're all of a sudden down the order.
He loses the car and exit the Wesley, however. But Robbo's over the back of both of them. So coming into the last few corners now, Benjamin with the slipstream and DRS is going to shoot past. Robbo's going to look for a move past at the moment, and he does. Robbo's now up into P4, tapping the back of Benjamin a little bit. That compromises his run anyway. Ben goes very defensive onto the straight. Coming into turn 1 now, he's going to go back to the racing line. But is Robbo going to make a massive send like he done a couple of laps ago? No, he's not. He's going to think wiser of it. Wesley has a little peek around the outside, but Robbo shuts the door.
There's a long way to go in this race. It actually does go by quite quickly, and there's a lag spike there as he goes to the outside line all of a sudden. I don't know if that was contact with Ben. Wesley Caspers goes around the outside. Benjamin understeers and Nifo collects him. I don't know if that was damage there for Nifo, but that's going to allow Lepic to come through. I don't know. I think that was a Benjamin understeering into the side of Wesley Caspers as that's Lepic out. Both Ferraris now out. I don't believe it. On the left-hand side, I think they've just rode the curb and made a big mistake.
Ooh.
Costly. Ferrari no points today after all of that. And now a safety car. Perfect timing. I say perfect timing. Pretty good timing for Cohen there. Safety car in this lap. Called him pretty late. Wesley Caspers will be the one to react. Doesn't need to risk anything. He's actually made contact with Cohen, interestingly. Hopefully they don't have damage. Cohen doesn't have a time penalty. I think Nifo's from something else, and Wesley Casper's going side by side, so he's going to end up getting himself a time penalty if he's doing that too much. He's got to be extremely careful. He's made a mistake, immediately makes a mistake, and that is a big problem for the rest of the field as they are affected. Cohen gets a lovely restart as now Nifo is in P2 all of a sudden. Larlet right there behind. We got JJ and Benjamin side by side into turn one. Benjamin makes the move as JJ actually backs off to allow his teammate to go through, and Mizzy in P6. Of course, the two Mercedes, they want to try and scuffle a little bit, but I think, are they on different tyres? No, they're on the same tyre. Benjamin on the outside of Larlick there. Lovely stuff. Onto the inside goes Larlick to try and get the run. Is it going to be possible? Is he going to have to back off? He's on the outside line. He will possibly back off, but no, he's going to hold it. Has to go off the circuit. Going to lose time for that one, and that might be JJ getting a run. No, they won't just yet, but they might have a chance here. Larlick, though, is very quick in a straight line. We know that for sure. Will he be able to catch up to Benjamin on the exit of 22, or is it not going to be enough? Benjamin absolutely running away with it now. Going to try his best to chase down the leader. Here we go, as Robbo actually has made a move on Mizzy, and he's now going to make a move on JJ. Is he going to get another move on Larlick as well? He has an amazing run. Tries to pinch him to put the pressure on to the outside line. Now he goes side by side. It's a drag race up the order. JJ sitting at the back at the moment. Larlick once again showing their straight line speed. Robbo, though, has the advantage. He will take the position, and once again being fought is Larlick. JJ backs off to try and defend from the Mercedes. They will defend from the Mercedes. They're back again, but they're going to have to back off and wait. So a disastrous few moments there for Mizzy. Been overtaken by the teammate and can't get through.
Ben defending the inside ferociously, coming into the last corner now. He squeezes him up against the wall, but Robbo's done it. He's went right around the outside, and he's up into a podium place. He's P2 provisionally, but here comes Ben. Benjamin with a lot more ERS. He's going to send it back around the outside as Niffle goes for it on Cohen into turn one. Benjamin's gone for P2 once again as Matty retires. And that's Benjamin up into P3, and a third safety car has been deployed.
We'll have to wait and see what happens. Robert's not gone for it just yet. Not gone for it. When's he going to go? And he's gone for it now. Lovely stuff. It's a good restart from Cohen, but he's pretty much alongside. Don't want to get a move before the line. Benjamin gets the overtake before the line. That's going to be a little bit interesting. It's 4 wide into turn one. They back off, and that's Cohen trying to take the lead out of all of that. Reese into P3. Is it going to work? Yes, it will. Cohen and Robbo are probably going to switch around. No doubt about that. But Benjamin, that's the question. Is he going to go for a move now? He will go for a move to the outside line. Reese goes to the inside. He's going to go round the outside. So is Cohen up ahead, of course. Cohen's getting challenged quite aggressively. A wheel bang between the Alpine and the McLaren, but manages to keep it in a straight line. They've got to be so careful indeed. Cohen's going to get the run. I think Robbo has to kind of back off if they really want to just work together, but no, they don't. They're sending it to the inside. The Williams has to push a little bit harder onto the curb, loses the rear, saves it, but that is the move done. So close as that's actually almost contact, I think, by Wesley Caspers and Reese. Reese now loses the position, not able to fight back with Benjamin. Benjamin is through.
Niffle looking for a move on Wesley coming into turn 22, and he's done it. He's going to go right around the outside, and he's made the move stick. Niffle up into P5. Coming through into the last few corners now. He's going to be all over the back of Reese. Reese with a lot more ERS than Niffle. Niffle's light is definitely flashing at this point. Coming through into the last corner. Reese is going to battle it. And he's not made the move, he's defended the move, and he's done absolutely fantastically. Coming onto the straight now, Wesley has nothing to respond with. But now he's going to use his ERS, he's going to go to the inside. As Ben's going to be looking for a move on Robbo, he can't make it at the moment. These two are going side by side once again, Wesley and Nifljan for P5. Well, Reese is just trying to cling on to these guys. He's doing a very good job at the moment. Looking for a possible podium. He's made a mistake and he's crashed! Oh my god, it's a catastrophic accident. Reese is out of the race with 5 laps to go, and it's 4 safety cars.
Into the pit lane, gets a front wing change, interestingly, as he now leaves the pit lane. He might get jumped by the likes of Niffo. No, Niffo had damage as well. JJ is now into P3 with no time penalties, so it's a McLaren 2-3. Robbo is going to be right there as well, so it was looking good. Had to get that wing change though, and he's jumped by one of the McLarens. Cohen leads the way, gonna try and look at a 3rd win this season and 3rd win overall as well. Can he get it done? Benjamin right there has to be really careful because the safety car, how close he was to the cars ahead last time around, it was a little bit questionable. Going to get a lovely restart there going. That's exactly what he needed with the tyre situation, and Benjamin pretty good restart as well, so nobody's going to be able to challenge the top 2 for now. That is absolutely perfect from these guys. That's what they wanted. Side by side as Wesley tries to go for a move, they actually make contact and cut the corner. As that's JJ, no, Benjamin, no, it is JJ, fighting very closely there with Neffo, but has to back off in the end. Benjamin, no, it was Benjamin, sorry, my bad, as he actually gets passed by Robbo. Robbo's absolutely insane on the pace at the moment, and he's catching Cohen a lot here.
The McLarens will be switching places, and that's going to be inviting Wesley to go up the inside. JJ defending, and he's made contact! JJ's lost his wing! JJ's lost his wing, he's made contact with Wes. And now he's going to be having to go into the pits with 2 laps to go, although he sticks it out on track. So GG's still thinking he can somehow recover a few points here. Robbo, is he going to go for a massive send like he done like 20 laps ago? Nah, he's thinking better of it. He knows the circumstances that he's under, and he needs to think about it very strategically. DRS is actually available. I didn't realise that. Robbo closes it strategically, so that he has to wait for the final corner to overtake. Now coming through the turn 22-23 part for the last time. ERS is going to be deployed fully here. Coming into the last corner, Robbo's got the DRS. Cohen is going to defend it inside. Robbo, where's he going to go? He's going to have to go to the right hand side. Into the last few corners now. Cohen goes very wide to keep him all away, and he's put him into the wall. And he's made contact with Niffle, and Cohen wins under very weird circumstances, and Robbo's P2.
Cohen takes the win, Robbo in P2, and then we have Niffo in P3. We've got Benjamin in P4, Larlick, Wesley Caspers, followed by JJ, and then DNF, and we have Reese, Mizzy, Mil Diamati, Lepic, Blake, Alfie, Gilly, and Marco on the start, of course.